Guys, these spoilers are going to blow your mind, maybe, but of course I will give a spoiler warning for everyone since these are major news, and as I say it most of the time, I wouldn't like to miss those, but if you want, yeah, you can go ahead and click out of the video. You can watch other videos on my channel. Some major things are going to be spoiled here surrounding Universe 7, Universe 4 and 3 alongside Vegeta, who most likely is going to be the protagonist in the next few episodes of Dragon Ball Super. Those spoilers are of course thanks to Kenzairo and Yanko Production for this scan and the translations, and you can find their Twitter links in the description down below. So now let's begin. Episode 119, New Casualty from Universe 7. Universe 4 makes their move. Of course, this is what we already knew. On the stage, Battle of Vegeta of Universe 7 and Katopesla of Universe 3 is about to settle. But right about then, Katopesla suddenly loses his balance and falls off the stage. Furthermore, Vegeta and Gohan are tormented by something they can't see and almost fall from the stage too. Next, this invincible thing, who also cannot be traced by his key, Android 18, gets Android 18 by surprise. His identity is discovered to be Gamisaras, the invincible person from Universe 4, but 18 is at loss of ideas to fight this invincible enemy. So as we can see, Katopesla, as predicted by Manny, is going to fall off the stage, and it was just about that. But the interesting part is with Universe 4 Gamisaras, who is one of the two bugs from Universe 4 is actually bringing some troubles to Universe 7. Vegeta, Gohan and Android 18 seem to be having problems against him. And as for Damon, the other bug who hasn't been mentioned at all in the spoilers, he will be probably against Goku and Android 17. While Shansa, that other Pokemon lookalike creature, will be facing against Piccolo. Of course, about Damon is just my idea, but it just makes sense since Universe 4 is on all-out attack against Universe 7. Given to the spoilers, they make it seem like Android 18 is going to be falling off the stage, and I predicted that is going to happen. Still, she has given enough time to go, and of course that is thanks to Toei trying to wrap up this tournament. I know it still has around 15 episodes to go, more or less. The main fights will be taking quite a huge portion out of these, so it just makes sense for the fighters to be dropped out of the stage. As for Gamisaras and Damon, they proclaim that they are invincible, but they are not. They are just very small, and as it seems, they can sense their ki, which is going to make it even harder. But in the preview, we saw Goku having an idea about it, and I think that it will be Goku the guy who is going to find them. This is just my opinion, of course, it is just my prediction, but Goku is quite smart on such situations, and I believe that it will be Goku who is going to find them. Now let's jump into the next episode. Perfect Survival Strategy, Deadly Assassins of Universe 3. And if you watched my last video, you know that I had quite some problems with this title, because I wasn't sure, but as it seems, the spoilers from last night were legit. Now let's read them. Although Piccolo faces an accident and falls off the stage, Universe 7 warriors defeat the formidable, invincible enemy Gamisaras and the bug human Damon, which results in Universe 4 getting erased. Universe 3, 7 and 11 remain. Though because of Jiro, Universe 11 is the toughest opponent. Universe 3's survival strategy of having the most warriors remain, it is successful. At last, it's time for Universe 3 to make their move. Koitsukai, I hope I didn't kill this guy's name, and his teammates from Universe 4 begin their attack on Son Goku and his teammates. So Piccolo is going to be falling off the stage too, and I explain it why we will see that. Here we have the Universe 3 going into action, and Universe 3 will be having the most fighters on tournament, as they now have 6 at the moment compared to Universe 7 who has 7 basically. So with Piccolo and Android 18 falling off the stage, Universe 3 is at advantage, but I think that they will be tied with Universe 7 because I forgot to mention Katopesla. We still don't know that, but we will have to wait and see. And as it seems, they are going to be using Chompa's plan of having most fighters left on tournament. But I have talked about this before. You can't just run off and just hope that you will have more fighters left on stage when the likes of Goku or Jiren will never let you. This episode seems to be the one that Universe 3 will be going to shine. It is going to be really interesting to see how they will perform. Not much to say on this episode besides the fact that, as I predicted on my other video, I think it was posted around 3 days ago or 2, Universe 4 is as good as gone, or actually they are just gone. Kitella was very confident on his books, that has come to bite him off. They are not strong when you compare them to Goku and company. The moment they were found, it was all done, so we'll be left with 3 universes going at it, and soon enough probably only 2. Now let's read the next episode. All Out War. Ultimate 4-Way Union versus the entire Universe 7. Universe 3 warriors merge and go up against Goku and his teammates as the fight for survival between the 2 universes reaches its climax. But it looks like Universe 3 was still hiding something. The predicted fusion between the robots of Universe 3 is finally going to happen, and it looks like to be fantastic. So the battle between them will be reaching a climax, which makes it seem like the robot created or whatever is not going to be a pushover. And Universe 3 hiding something makes this even more interesting to watch. I really cannot wait to see how Toei will be handling this, but this is going to be basically the final portion of this arc, and it is most likely going to be the best part of the arc. Yes, I know that they have killed everything with the ending of Goku Black arc or Future Trunks arc, but this arc seems to be kinda different. They actually have done a very good job with the pacing and the way how they are telling the story. Yeah, battle powers seem kinda off, but other than that, it's been fantastic. The interesting part is that they say that they are going against the whole Universe 7 fighters. So basically it is going to be also Frieza who is going to be involved. So by that we can say that we are going to have there Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Android 17 and Frieza. All of them fighting, which kinda doesn't make sense for me. I'm not really sure if that is going to happen. That is just my idea, of course, guys, and I don't want to drag this video for a very long time talking about this, so let's just continue. As you can see here, we will have a week off there, and that is quite good. As for us, even more for the show, since they are really going to need it, and they haven't taken a break in a very long time. As I can say, it was like a week before the special episode in October, I think it was that, where they took the break, and that is it. They haven't taken a break for quite some time, and the show actually needs it. This is a weekly show and it's hard to keep the quality, but they have done that perfectly well. Everything has been on point, but I think that they are going to need that break. Guys, don't fall for things like Toei needs budget to keep the animation or things like that. No, they don't need budget, they just need time. And they are of course going to take a week off, and that is of course on the New Year's week, which actually makes sense and doesn't even make us lose anything, since most of us will be having fun at it. And now let's just read the final one, which is Risking His Pride, Vegeta's challenge to the strongest. As for episode 122, we won't be getting any summary about it, but it says Vegeta going to go against the strongest. And of course that strongest guy is possibly Jiren. The beauty of this episode is going to be the guy from episode 114. I believe all of you already know for who I'm talking about, and yes, Yuya Takahashi will be making his comeback, and probably we are going to see Vegeta's full power animated by Takahashi. I really can't wait. Episode 114 has been the screenshot episode for most of the YouTubers and actually people who want to save good pictures from Dragon Ball. It has been that, and this guy is coming back, which is amazing. And Furthermore, about the story, we are yet to see Vegeta going full power, and this episode promises to show the secrets that Vegeta has been keeping under his sleeve. I know that there is no mention whatsoever of the Universe 3 robots here. Actually, we have nothing mentioned here, but still, I don't think that Vegeta will be going against them, but he will be going against Universe 11's Jiren. This is just my prediction, of course. We will have to wait and see when time comes. The spoilers are going to tell us against who Vegeta is going against, but still, it is very important that Vegeta is finally getting his time to shine. He has been keeping his power under his sleeve, and Vegeta already wanted to face off with Jiren, but was interrupted by Toppo, and this time Jiren is actually, if he doesn't go to meditate again, Jiren will be actually observing the fight, and Vegeta might go against him. It is going to be really interesting, as we might see Vegeta going like, "I'm not Kakarot," and Vegeta will be stronger than Goku in his blue form. This is what I expect to see. I expect people going like, "Wow, he's a lot stronger than Goku in his blue form," or something like that, or Vegeta might be keeping something under his sleeves that we don't know. I believe it is going to be the Master Super Saiyan Blue. I have talked about this, and we will just have to wait and see. But could this be a build-up for Vegeta? Maybe. I'm not really sure, but I don't think we should see Vegeta on tournament. The idea is really cool, and I know that if it happens, I will be hyped up. But at the moment, I wanna think that Goku vs Jiren is going to be the main fight, and not Vegeta. And I believe this is to wrap up this video, that around these episodes that we have been spoiled, Ultra Instinct Goku will be making yet another comeback on one of these episodes. It is my prediction, but I can just say that for the moment. Those episodes are the ones to watch. As I said, Yuya Takahashi, is going to be supervisor of these episodes. Naotoshi Shida will be storyboarding it, and it is promising to be one hell of episode, and what a cool way to start 2018. This is for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave the thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled in order to not miss out in any further content. Have a great time, guys.